Hey, 8th grade. I'm on page 47. I'm going to take care of lesson 12. Then we'll be having a review over 10, 11, and 12. And then we'll have a second word master. That'll take care of the month of January with regards to vocabulary. All right, so just letting you know, if you haven't taken a look at the calendar, that's what you can expect for the month of January. Okay. So, page 47, we have a lot of A words. Okay. Our first one is adamant. Adamant is an adjective. If you are adamant about something, you are certain. You have full faith in this something or someone, and you speak about it boldly. Okay. If you speak adamantly, using the adverb form, adamantly about something, you're speaking boldly with full certainty that what you say is the truth. Okay. If you are adamant, you are so certain you're not going to back down. Okay. You are resolute. You will not yield on something. If you are adamant, you're not going to yield. You're not going to give way. You're not going to give in to somebody else's argument. Okay, that's adamant. Antagonize is a verb. Oh, we have a couple of other parts of speech this time. Antagonize, well, let's look at literature. In literature, we have a protagonist and an antagonist. Our protagonist struggles for something, and the antagonist acts as the opposition. All right, acting as the obstacle to frustrate our protagonist's plans. Now, those of you who have siblings might know this word, because your parents might yell at you and say, stop antagonizing your brother or sister. It means you're picking on them, you're acting as an obstacle, getting in the way of your sibling reaching a goal or getting something done, and so you're frustrating them. All right, you're antagonizing, you're teasing and annoying them. All right, so antagonize means to frustrate the plans, annoy, aggravate. Okay, that's antagonize. Archives. Now, in lesson 11, in the analogies, I talked about how the archives can be a place where documents are stored. Archives can also be the documents themselves. Okay, so the Declaration of Independence could be described as a national archive. Okay, if the document itself could be the archive, or the place where the documents are stored. Those could be the archives. Okay, so truly archives are stored in archives. Yeah. And so it's a noun no matter what which definition. Okay. Autocrat. An autocrat is a person noun, and auto means alone. Okay. Autonomy. I think that either that's a word coming up or that's a 7th grade word. Autonomy. We have that auto prefix, and that means by yourself, alone. Autonomy means only responsible for you, self-reliant, you know. Not depending on anybody else, independent. That's what it means. Okay, so autocrat means one who rules alone. Okay, like a dictator. That's an autocrat. Okay. Factious. Factious is an adjective. Now, the Bible speaks out about factious individuals. We're not to be factious in a bit. Individuals, which individuals that cause dissension, cause people to argue, causing, stirring up trouble. Okay, a factious person, and there are frankly people who like to do that, who like to get people riled up or arguing with each other instead of working to get along. Okay, a factious person works to cause upheaval. Okay, and a house divided falls. That's what Scripture says. So, what Satan loves for us to be factious. He loves for us to, just kind of stir up trouble in different groups of people, and so people are arguing with each other, totally oblivious to their real attacker, to Satan himself. We'll see this when we begin reading Piercing the Darkness. And we saw it in the other one too, where Satan, tries to just get people arguing amongst themselves, and then they're totally oblivious to what he's really trying to achieve. So, frustrate. Frustrate is a verb. Okay, and I used it when I was talking about antagonize. If you antagonize, you try to frustrate somebody's plans. Frustrate means to cause plans to fail, or to just cause them to not move as quickly along as possible. Sometimes weather can frustrate our plans for an outing. Okay. Rain can frustrate someone's plans for a hike or field day or a track meet or something. Okay. A flat tire. Oh boy, that frustrated me today. I had a flat tire on my son's car. Anyway, that frustrated my plans that I had for today. Had to rearrange. All right, so frustrate is a verb. Preemptory. Preemptory. Now this is probably going to be a new word for you. I know you have heard these other words in some context, but preemptory, probably not. All right, so let me just tell you, it is an adjective. And preemptory means arrogant. All right. An absolute rule. All right. Something that is absolute. There's no wiggle room, no swaying, and just arrogant about it. All right. Not even listening to potential arguments for or against. It's a preemptory statement might be, it's my way or the highway. Okay. Not allowing any room for discussion. A preemptory statement may be one that, you might hear it in a court of law, A peremptory statement would be, this is what's said, there can be no, or these are the facts, and there can be no argument about these facts. All right, either for or against, whatever. This is the way they are. Okay, these are absolute. This is definitely what we know. Okay, these are the facts. So that's a situation where you might hear that word. Okay. A peremptory discussion would be just a discussion of facts, no opinions, just the discussion of absolutes. Okay. Procrastinate is a verb, and we know that means we're just going to put something off till a later time. What usually ends up happening, we put it off too long, and then we don't do the best job we can possibly do. Okay. So procrastinating, not a good thing. How many of you gave up procrastinating for the new year? Or you're going to start tomorrow, right? Yeah. Resilient. Resilient is an adjective. And resilient is being able to bounce back after taking a hit. All right? Or if you're sick and you're able to come back with a lot of stamina, your doctor might say you're pretty resilient. Okay. Just being able to bounce back. A rubber band is resilient, except an old one, it'll snap. But rubber bands, I think of those as resilient because they go back to shape, back to their shape. Even though you stretch them, they still go back to their shape. They're resilient. So sometimes our patience is stretched, but you're resilient if you go back to your normal level once the testing time is done. Okay, so that's resilient. And supplication. Did we have supplicant as a wordmaster word? I think we did. So supplication is the noun form, the object noun. Okay, supplicant is the person noun. A supplication is the object noun, and a supplication is a prayer asking for something. Or if you make a supplication to the person in authority, you're asking for something. Usually it has stronger connotations, like begging for something. Okay. In Les Miserables, a lot of poor people are making supplication and trying to explain themselves, but and so many of these words fit that movie. Oh my gosh, like peremptory and factious and frustrate and antagonize. Resilient too. Anyway, supplication is like making a plea for help. Okay. So this is a context lesson. So I want to boogie on over to page, I believe it is 173. Yes, it is. 173. And let me give a brief look through it. We have an example in our first one. They give you a definition, or they explain what it is by giving you an example. Okay. We have some synonyms, it looks like. Synonyms. And these are pretty close to Oh, we have an opposite. We have an opposite in the second column. Watch for the opposite type of words. Not, no, opposite type of words. Watch for them. Everything looks pretty close to, oh, we have another opposite. There are two of them in that one section. Otherwise, they're pretty close to the word that they are defining. Yeah. So I think this one should be a relatively easy one. Okay. If you have any questions, though, please let me know. All right. Want to help you out. And as we get back into the swing of things, I hope you're excited for the melodrama and to start the dance lessons, because I am. I've been downloading ballroom dance music all Christmas. I got somebody gave me a couple of Amazon gift cards, and so I've been downloading music like crazy. So with that cloud thing, I don't understand it, but I like it. Using it, I'm sure you understand it. But anyway, look forward to seeing you. Talk to you again soon. Bye now.